These series were nominated by AUSA Ann Peruti and Project Safe Childhood Program Specialist Karen Legacy. It's going to be presented by AUSA Ann Peruti, and Karen, sorry, Ann isn't here. But if I could just take a minute, DA O'Keefe, can you stand up for a second? My former colleague, the District Attorney of Cape and Islands, is here, and he has served a long career and is hanging it up, but we're going to be asking you to help us on a task force. I'm putting you out in front of all these people to not say no to me. But thank you for your service, sir. Here you go. Oh, and Andrew, are you going to say something?
Good morning. My name is Karen Legacy. I'm a program specialist for Project Safe Childhood, and I am here with my colleague Lauren Myers, who is the victim witness specialist for the District of Massachusetts. She handles all child exploitation cases for the whole District of Massachusetts. Project Safe Childhood, for those of you who haven't heard of it, what is it? It's a nationwide initiative to combat the growing epidemic of child sexual exploitation. The initiative provides resources for investigation and prosecution of individuals who commit unimaginable crimes against children, as well as proactive outreach. You heard from Deepika a little while ago about the case that Ian Smythe did, and you heard about the very long sentences, and that speaks, I'm sure all of you in the room understand how horrific those crimes were. Although the people being recognized here today work tirelessly to hold those accountable for the harm they have caused, their commitment goes further than that. Each and every one has shown outstanding commitment to bringing awareness to the crimes being committed and educating our communities on how to keep children safe. Pre-pandemic, we had given hundreds of in-person presentations on internet safety to schools across Massachusetts. When the schools went fully remote during the pandemic, sexual predators capitalized on the time children were spending on social media and gaming platforms. We knew this from the work we do, but also from the dynamic individuals we are honoring today who each have their own unique role and relationship in the communities. With each of their individual sets of expertise and months of preparation, the Project Safe Childhood in the Berkshires and Cape Cod and Islands education series were created. We created unique presentations based on the feedback and assessed needs for each community, focusing on train-the-trainer presentations for school administrators, school nurses, guidance counselors, youth service providers, judicial personnel, and law enforcement. We followed up with specialized presentations on the commercial sexual exploitation of children. The PowerPoints may have been ready, but we had a lot of work to do, and that was, we were going virtual, and we were learning a new platform. We learned it together, and my team that is all sitting here, we spent countless hours, including time after hours, because they're in the courtroom, doing trials, and they're investigating crimes. They're in the schools, so we spent countless hours outside of their normal working day getting it right to present to these large audiences of hundreds of people that we presented to online. We promoted them heavily, and we were very excited that we reached over 700 people across Massachusetts with these presentations. So I want to thank, individually, from the Berkshire County DA's office, ADA Stephanie Ilberg, and Director of Community Engagement Brian House, North Adams PD Detective School Resource Officer John Boudreau, HSI Special Agent Pete Olison, and North Adams Public Schools School Partnership Coordinator Stacy Parsons. From the Cape and Islands, Assistant District Attorney Amy Moriarty, and Director of Community Programs Daniel Whitney, who without I could not have promoted this event. From the FBI, Supervisory Senior Special Agent, Resident Agent in Charge Kate Kelly, and Special Agent Lisa Crandall, Detective Sergeant Andy McLaughlin from Orleans PD, SRO and Sergeant Bill Massey, and from Chatham PD, School Resource Officer Dennis Stample, and from Barnstable PD.